Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Four Compas Show. In this episode, we go over the playoff picture with our special guest. We're going to preview the big Thursday night football matchup between the Rams and the Seahawks. Plus, we'll have our Week 15 takeaways. And obviously, there's been an individual that hasn't been on the show in a while. So I'm sure Vic and Exactly. I'm sure Vic and Gilbert can't wait to hear from Dan what his thoughts are on the Chargers eliminating the Chiefs from playoff contention. Let me fix that while I'm here. But yeah, I am in the spirit. I'm in the in the Christmas spirit. I know Gilberto is too. By the way, Gilbert, I got you something.
What do you have?
Yeah. I can't wait to mail it to you.
Oh, why are you Santa and why am I the elf? Like, am I your worker? Am I your helper?
I mean, I guess size doesn't matter in this situation, but why would you be Santa?
So now you're saying you have to be Santa because you're just a little bigger than I am.
Yeah. But look at this. This is nice, huh?
So now you're calling me Kyler Murray. Are you saying I'm little? Like, are you?
You're my elf. Deal with it. All right.
But I'll say this.
But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. What's up?
Real quick, why don't you wear that hat next week? It's not even Christmas week. Why are we doing this early? And
I'm doing this next week and the week. I'm going into 2026. This is what I'm going to be wearing.
Okay. Well, I would like to wear a hat, elf hat or Santa hat, but I'm not because your brother thinks I look like a hippie. So when he comes back today and he sees my long hair, it's going to piss him off, and I'm going to love that.
I know. Yeah, no, that's definitely what happens. Favorite holiday movie? See, I have categories. Home Alone, Home Alone 2, The Santa Claus 2, The Santa Claus 3.
What
surprisingly, it doesn't matter. Categories of whatever I feel like that day. Then Jingle All the Way, I'll Be Home for Christmas. I was watching Daddy's Home 2 a little while ago, so that's a guy. I love Mel Gibson in that movie. He's hilarious. So yeah, I have different.
Let me ask you a question. Maybe
I only wear this shirt because it's red.
What is this? What does it say? Oh, I thought it was something else. Okay, that's it. Okay, I thought it was like
la cola? What?
Something like that. I was like,
yeah, I knew you were gonna go that route.
I'm not trying to read it. I tried for Christmas classics. I tried watching National Lampoon's Christmas.
I hate that movie. I think it's overrated.
I tried watching it. It's supposedly is like one of the best Christmas movies ever.
I didn't like it.
I couldn't.
So I had never watched it before. I've watched the original one. The original one's funny. But I watched this one and I'm like, the only funny part is when like the dad he's excited about his bonus and he's around the Christmas tree and he doesn't get his bonus and he flips out. But like, other than that, I'm like, what's so special about this movie? Like Chevy Chase is okay. He's just a little like weird to me sometimes. So yeah, I've
never given it a good watch. So I tried the other day and Caroline hated it that I was trying. And I'm like, all right, I'll give up. It wasn't
that is true. Vic, I do remember they used to have the polar bear. With the polar bear with the Christmas hat and like rolling it around and stuff, the Coke bottle. So I think I'm gonna have to wait for my John Cena take because our special guest is coming in 4 minutes. So
I do that when your brother
I definitely have a lot to say about that because
I actually watched it. I got home on Saturday and I'm like, you know what, I want to watch this. I watched the replay and I have thoughts too.
So one of Dan's a couple of Dan Saint's the school that he coaches at, they invited him out to dinner for his birthday, so we went. But like they were like, oh, let's meet up at 7:30, and at 7:00 the match still wasn't over. I was like, we can't go anywhere. Like I'm finishing this. And then he goes, well, the reservation's at 7:30. I was like, dude, I'm not leaving. And so then he's like, put it on your phone. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So I put it on my phone and I was watching it. And yeah, we'll get into it in a couple minutes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very it's funny because I mean Vic, we were talking about it with Vic yesterday, but like the more I think about it, like Rich Eisen's like, oh, we're gonna miss the Chiefs, and I'm kind of like, I don't think so. Like, I know some people will, but I don't think so. Like, I get it. It's like Floyd Mayweather. Oh, no, Angel. I thought Dan was I thought Dan was done. He was saying it, and then he like started sputtering into a lot of words and then came back into it. So that was on Dan for going on a tangent about something. You know how he ends the we'll never know why the John Cena became.
Yeah.
Well, he like spewed some other crap also on top of that, and then he was trying to come back to it. And I already put end stream, so you know how it has that cushion. Well, it cut off, so it was on Dan. You can't
slander the guy before his final match ever. Come on, Dan.
Oh, he'll slander anybody. I mean, fans were.
Oh, he's
whatever.
He's gonna slander me. He's gonna slander Chargers fans. He's gonna slander a lot of people today. We'll see.
Well, yeah.
Maybe Phillip Rivers too. Sorry.
I know. Well, I know he's I know Angel how that goes. I mean, literally, what's up Bolts is his show. Dude, I'm telling you, like every week I have Dan look at the offensive line film. And like fans literally just comment like, I love watching Dan flip out about the offensive line. And I start laughing. And he's like, I guess my misery is their pleasure because he is like literally watching it. He's like, this can't be real. Like how
you gotta start cutting those out actually. Now I think about those clips of him breaking down the O line.
Oh yeah. I might have to go through them and clip some of those out. But yeah, it's just it's funny to see the way he flips out about that. But yeah, I don't think like we had talked about it, Gilbert, like the AFC starting to get younger when it comes to the quarterbacks of the teams. There are some young teams that are starting to say, hey, it's my turn. The Chiefs now have to realize that they have to they have an aging roster. They tried to save it as much as they could. It was like kind of like that Kobe team in 2010 that won the championship.
Yeah.
And then they tried to save it by adding Ramon Sessions and adding some other guys. Folks, let me he's not in here.
He left.
Oh, okay, whatever.
He's like, Fernando's talking NBA. I'm out of here. What is this guy in there?
That intro, I'm getting ready for that one. Like it was like that those Kobe teams where they were kind of trying to save that. Like they were rumors about, hey, we're gonna trade Pau Gasol, like we're gonna trade other guys, and then they decided to keep those individuals. But folks, let me bring on this individual. My phone has been drier than the Mojave Desert. This individual hits me up every week and he like talks shit and does all the crap he wants. And then all of a sudden for 2 weeks, nothing has come through. I don't know what the correlation is. Could it be that his great Terrence Crawford just retired? Are you serious? Why?
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Oh, that's bull crap. Whatever. We'll get into it with this individual. But this individual always tries to give me crap, and I tell him, sir, said individual, this team isn't going to make the playoffs. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Lamar Jackson. Can't even beat old man Rodgers. Can you just add them all so he can
defend themselves already? Come on.
Oh, hold on. But this individual is a friend of the show. You know him. We love him. I always need my 15 to 20 minutes with Tyler Dragon to go sit down with him. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Dragon.
What an intro. What is this? What kind of intro? I mean, the intro music was better than whatever you said about me, those lies that you told. I mean, but it is always a great time to come on your guys' show.
Sir, you asked me 2 weeks ago, this team is not beating. You told me this team is not beating the Eagles. I told you we'll see. Sir told me they're not beating Kansas City. They're not beating Kansas City.
Did I say that?
And I'm like, okay, I mean, we'll see.
Did I say that?
Oh, Lamar Jackson's going to make the playoffs. They're going to go on a hot streak.
Hey, he still might make the playoffs. Lamar Jackson still might make the playoffs.
No, they're not.
They have a chance.
And he'll be a one and done.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Can we wait to ask Tyler the question? And
Gilbert, go ahead. You Tyler, can be nice, Gilbert. Oh, my bad. This individual is from the USA Today. You know we love him, Tyler Dragon. I apologize, Tyler. I forgot your title in there. That's on me, but you fire me up. My phone, look at that. It's been empty. Nothing. No text. No nothing.
What is the
article from 2015? And
Tyler, what does he want you to say?
I know. What do I need to say? I mean, I'm a busy person.
You're just really quiet.
Really quiet. I mean, I've been
loud
working.
Usually, like, oh, this team's
been working. It's the holiday season. You have your Santa Claus hat. I've been Santa Claus with the family, so I can give you. It's been a busy time.
I can send
Did
you
you
this
have to
hat.
dress up, Tyler?
What happened?
You used to dress up as Santa Claus and take pictures with all the kids?
No, I'm Santa Claus, as in I have to get gifts.
Okay.
Santa Claus with the wallet.
Okay.
Hey, you can let me out to be your Santa. I could be a Santa Claus at a party. I got you.
You don't have a beard.
I can go buy one.
Order a Mexican Santa Claus anyway.
What the hell's your issue? He lives in the outer parts of LA. It's all the same shit to them.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Well, Fernando, bring on Victor, because we're going to talk Rams, Seahawks right now. We're going to have a full preview here. And Tyler, thank you for joining us. It's a short week here. You're probably busy. I know you talk Rams on your podcast too. Believe it in the Rams. So we want to get your knowledge. We're at SoFi all the time, so we appreciate the time here. Where is Victor? Can we get Victor on? Or did I freeze?
You froze. Vic is on here. Hello, Vic.
I am here.
Okay, I froze then. I guess I froze. Yeah, so can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up.
Yes.
Hey, we need to work on your background.
Okay, then it's my fault. Sorry about that, Tyler.
We need to work on your background.
What's wrong with my background? It's a bookshelf. You don't like my bookshelf?
It just looks plain. Like, we need to get some pictures up there, like a picture of you and I. We can put it in the back.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Hey,
yeah, he at least tries instead of me with my virtual background here. So can you stop attacking?
We had the Super Bowl, and I told him Cooper DeJean is going to piss off. Well, say it's pissed on. He's going to pick off Patrick Mahomes. No, he's not. Boom. I don't know what else. I can't.
He's lying. He's lying. These are alternative facts.
All right.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Vic. I apologize.
Tyler,
oh no, this is Gilbert's gonna have the intro for Tyler here. I want to hear what
give him a better one, because Fernando's like just attacking our guest here, who is very
knowledgeable. That was a great intro.
This is
I even give him two.
He's my friend and a former colleague. Show him some respect. We used to work together at NFL.com. That is a resume. He went to UCLA and Howard. He ran track at the D1 level. Show some respect. Now he's an NFL reporter for USA Today.
What the shit? You never do this for Eric or anybody else.
Hey, I love Eric too. I give Eric great interest too. But he's trying to get you in trouble, Tyler, Fernando, and I will too, but not in a mean way. And I got to start with the question.
Bullshit. He got people to shit on Eric and him. Seahawks fans crapped on him 2 weeks ago.
So I got to ask Tyler the same question now, because I always asked Eric D. Williams the same thing. And I said, do you believe in Sam Darnold? And he said, I do not. I think the Seahawks team is a little fraudulent. They're a little bit phony. But he did give Darnold some credit too. So I'll ask you the same question, Tyler. Do you believe in Sam Darnold? Do you believe he could take the Seahawks to a long playoff run? Can he beat the Rams at least one time, maybe on Thursday?
So, do I believe Sam Darnold is a pretty good quarterback? Yes. Do I believe Sam Darnold is a quarterback that you can go on a long playoff run and win a Super Bowl with? No. And I say that because I was at Sam Darnold's lone playoff game last year in Glendale, Arizona, and he was sacked 9 times. And all those sacks weren't pretty much on the offensive line. He was holding the football way too long. He was seeing ghosts out there, his famous saying. And so I don't believe Sam Darnold, based on that performance, can go on a long playoff run, because when the pressure gets on Sam Darnold and when the bright lights hit him, he just turns into an average or below average quarterback. And then I'm going to go to the Rams game in week 11. This was a game, first place in the NFC West, SoFi Stadium, raucous environment. Sam Darnold, 4 interceptions, a terrible game. And so just those performances, when you're playing really good teams, upper echelon teams, you can go back to the performance last year as Minnesota Vikings during the regular season against the Lions. So these big time games, when you need Sam Darnold to have a big time performance, he comes up flat. And so for those reasons, I'm not a believer in Sam Darnold. And I'm going to be at the game Thursday night in Seattle. It could be inclement weather. I really want to see if Sam Darnold, under the bright lights, can finally show that he can lift the Seahawks over the hump against a Rams team who's everybody's Super Bowl pick right now.
Fernando.
a nice coat and a good
yeah, I was gonna say rain coat,
some gloves.
Hey, yeah, you know, as Southern California people, we do not like the rain. I just checked the weather up there. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be like in the 50s and 40s. So I got to pack jackets and stuff. I'm not looking forward to that. I am looking forward to the seafood though.
Oh yeah,
seafood.
Yeah. Seattle.
Seattle has.
I've never been.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, I've never been. So I think the Chargers play there next year, so I am hoping to go to that game because I've never been to Seattle. So well, my bad. I was just I was interested in your Sam Darnold take. That's why I was that was pretty interesting. No, I mean, finally you speak some facts. I mean, yeah, he was subpar in that game and in but even with all of his subparness and the 4 picks, he still had a chance to win it. Yeah,
because they're deep
to win it at the end. Like
they're deep. No, it wasn't he. The team around him gave him a chance when their defense.
Yeah,
one of the
Jason
best
Myers
in the NFL.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I get it. I'm not.
I forgot he missed that field goal. Yeah, and he made a bunch.
It was crazy. Well, that's because everybody is like hyping him up since he hit the 5 or 6 yesterday or 6. Sunday. Yeah. All right, Tyler. Big picture. If the Rams beat the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle, or the Seahawks in Seattle with no Devontae Adams, does that kind of solidify Matthew Stafford as the MVP? And do you feel like this is the best team in football?
He's definitely on the short list of MVP candidates. And I do believe if he continues to win, it will be a shock if he does not win the MVP. But
I think Drake May's out of it.
We'll see. I can't say who the favorite is since I have an MVP vote, so I can't say. But
Lamar Jackson.
I do believe that he is on the short list of candidates. Drake May's up there too. I believe you would have to put Josh Allen back in the conversation, especially after that performance. But I mean, the Rams as a whole team right now, they are clicking. That performance in Charlotte, I kind of put that on long travel, East Coast, you filling yourselves, reading newspaper clippings, reading everybody's articles that they're the best team in the NFL by far, and then they took an L that game. But since then, just look at what they've done, rattled off some wins, and this is a big spot for them to go in Seattle and really put a stranglehold on the NFC West division.
So now let me ask you on the flip side. In the past, you've called me crazy because I've told you, hey, there's one quarterback that once he loses his head coach, they might shut the curtain in on everything. And, they're powerful and they're high and mighty. And this year they've played like absolute dog crap. They're 6-8. They've been eliminated from the playoffs by your Los Angeles Chargers, Tyler. No, but in all seriousness, what do you think of where do you think the Chiefs go from here? I mean, they're 40
hold
over the cap.
Hold on, Fernando.
You're getting too far
done with before you ask him all that, let me just finish up with the Seahawks here.
Yeah,
he can't wait.
Okay, my bad. I thought we were done. Like I said, Fernando goes next. Okay, my bad. I
can't wait to ask me about the Chiefs.
I know. He's
what? I mean, that's what I brought him in here for. I don't know what you guys brought him. I wanted to talk everything else. I still have 2 weeks.
Don't worry. We have 5 minutes for you to just ask him
away.
All
right, go ahead. My bad. More Seahawks and Rams stuff. Who cares about that game? It's terrible. Get it out of here.
Well, the game is probably the game of Week 16, but
but whatever.
No, I'll say Jacksonville, Denver.
Get out of here. Victor, ask your question.
Tyler, I wanted to ask you about this game and kind of previewing it on both sides of the ball here. We know that the Seahawks made it close in that first matchup, and as you mentioned, it was mostly their defense. And so my thing is with the Rams offense, what have you seen this season in terms of their evolution offensively? And what do you see them doing differently in this matchup to kind of counter out whatever they saw against that Mike Macdonald defense? And then vice versa, what can Mike Macdonald do to that offense, that we didn't see in that first matchup?
So that's a really good question. And I think them being without Puka Nacua earlier in the season was kind of a blessing in disguise because they use packages with multiple tight ends. And since that game, they've been really utilizing their tight ends in 12 personnel and 13 personnel, just having multiple tight ends on the field. And also running the football, whether that's Blake Corum or Kyle Williams. I think Blake Corum has really come on during the latter portion of the season. And that's made the passing game just that much more explosive when defenses have to respect the run. And when you have a Puka Nacua out there who's now healthy, it seems like he's always open. Or even if he's not open, his just catch radius, his physicality at the catch point, he's just a matchup nightmare for opposing cornerbacks. And then when Davante Adams is on the field, it's like, who are you going to cover? And who are you going to shade over with the safety over the top? Well, most of the time you're going to try to do that with Puka Nacua, but he's still going to hurt you. And then Davante Adams is like the red zone magnet, just getting touchdowns of the touchdowns, leading the league in touchdown receptions. So I do believe that the loss of Adams because of a hamstring injury is going to hurt the Rams a little bit. However, for some reason, if it's inclement weather in this game and it's going to be raining all game, raining bad, I do think even though the Rams are Southern California and it never rains in Southern California, Tony lied, by the way, I still do believe that favors the Rams because they are the better team running the football with their two-headed monster in the backfield. And when you look at Seattle, they really have not gotten their running game off the ground, even though they have very capable running backs. They're one of the below average in league in rushing. So inclement weather, oddly enough, favors the Rams in this game. It's just a matter of question if, on the other side, if the Seahawks, if Sam Darnold can play a little bit better and be careful with the football, because that Seattle defense is going to come to play. And they're going to give the Rams offense fits, especially a Rams offense sans Davante Adams. I imagine that they're going to shade coverage towards Puka Nacua's side and try to force other players to beat them, try to force those tight ends to beat them. And maybe they'll, give up some yards, but once they get in the red zone, kind of hunker down and try to force them into field goals. But it's going to be a really interesting matchup. And I really want to see how Seattle plays this time and what adjustments they make this time compared to that Week 11 matchup.
They go from one grandpa to another statue. They go from one statue to another, basically, the Seattle defense, having to play against both of these guys. All right, I'll ask a Seahawks Rams.
Well, first of all, Fernando, I'm glad that we got an extra question there because that was a great response from Tyler. Yes. Tyler, I apologize in advance.
Great, he's amazing. The answers are amazing.
Now, so go ahead and ask your questions and say, Tyler, you were wrong for this. Go ahead.
No, Tyler, don't you feel like Sean McVay? We've had conversations about this before when I've gone to Rams games. You don't think Sean McVay, this might be a game where he doesn't lean on the run like he has in the past, where everybody's thought, okay, this is going to be a game where he runs, and they end up passing the ball, and that's where because I feel like that's when he stops running I think when they run the football, they're a great team, but I think there's times where McVay stops running the football, and I feel like that's when the Rams team gets in trouble. In the Rams-Seahawks game 1, he stopped running the football at one point, and I felt like that's where they got in trouble, and that's when they let the Seahawks back in. What do you make of that?
Can I add to that real quick, Tyler? Mm-hmm. I want adding to that and talking about missing players, and I don't know if you saw this, and I'll bring this in with Fernando's question, but Sean McVay was sick last week, and Mike LaFleur called the game, and they had their best rushing performance of the season. Does that kind of, if you're Sean McVay, do you look at that and you said, hey, we ran the ball well with Mike LaFleur? Does that add to what Fernando is asking?
Well, yeah, and I also think weather might influence that. If it's raining hard, especially all game, I mean that's going to force them to run the football. You don't want to be a pass-happy offense in inclement weather. So I do believe Sean McVay. I mean, Sean McVay at his core, he does believe in the run. I mean, his dad grew up in the West Coast offense and with the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers ran the football and used play action with Jerry Rice. So Sean McVay, it grows from that tree. And yes, Fernando, you are correct. Sometimes he goes away from the run. But again, that Seattle team, they have a really stout front seven. And sometimes you're like banging your head up against the wall trying to run on those boys. But good teams, even if it's just 3 yards to carry, sometimes you just need to do that to let your offense have a little bit of balance. And sometimes that opens up, not even sometimes, most times that opens up your passing game where you can get, and sometimes you can do short passes, which can be extensions from the run to a Puka Nacua. So I do think that they're going to try to run the football, but that Seattle defense, sometimes it dictates what you can do. And sometimes coaches have to be patient because it's going to be hard to run in that Seattle Seahawks defense.
Let's hope McVay gets enough sleep. He's a father of 2 now.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, sure.
As of Monday morning, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe so. All right. Can I go now or
go attack our guest?
Tyler, this season you told me you thought one of these 2 teams. No, I'm going to go with this. Where do the Chiefs go from here? I mean, $44 million in the hole. Your head coach is now 68, 69 years old. People keep on comparing this injury to Tom Brady's injury, that they're exactly the same. They're walking the same path. Yet Bill Belichick was 10 years younger than what Andy Reid is at this point when his quarterback is tearing his ACL. You have an aging tight end. You have a defense that's getting very old. The one thing, and the national media, I can't. Well, Tyler, I don't put you at national, so don't worry about this one.
Whoa!
I think you're above what they are. You're not where they are. You're above that.
But
the national media is teeing it up as, oh, their offensive line is really bad. It's not. They just have a lot of injuries at that offensive line. I think they have the best center in football. I think they might have the best right guard in football with Trey Smith. Jawan Taylor, obviously, you could make a case for him. On the left side, I think Josh Simmons is a hell of a talent. He just had personal issues that kicked him out of a couple games, and then he's obviously been kicked out now, being placed on IR. But where do you think the Chiefs go from here? What can they do to rebound and be the Chiefs that you got excited about seeing every single Sunday?
So when Tom Brady got hurt, and you made the correlation, and what was that? 2009.
Yep, Bernard Pollard fell into his knee when he tried blitzing.
The Patriots originally were a team that relied on their defense and Bill Belichick's defense. When Tom Brady started to take over and be the best quarterback in the NFL, they kind of relied on Tom Brady's arm a little bit more. And the defense was still good, but Tom Brady started throwing those 30, 40 touchdown passes a year, 4,000 passing yards. And so I'm saying that because they changed stylistically. I feel like the Chiefs need to change stylistically. And that's on Andy Reid too. Andy Reid, he's been one of the best play callers in the NFL, designs some of the best offenses in the NFL throughout his career. But the Chiefs need a new identity. When's the last time we've seen Patrick Mahomes with a running game? I'll wait. He's never had one. When's the last time you've seen Patrick Mahomes?
He did.
No, he has
Kareem
never.
Hunt was one of the best running backs until he got in trouble.
Okay, well, way. I mean, he was.
I answered your question.
He was a good running back. He wasn't one of the best running backs. Yeah. He was never. You would never put Kareem Hunt among one of the best running backs. I do like your answer though, but what was that? Almost 10 years ago. That was during. I mean, 5+ years ago during Patrick Mahomes' early seasons.
You just asked the question.
Also, they need to upgrade their pass rush. I'm not a believer that Chris Jones is over the hill. I still think Chris Jones has a lot of good years left, a few good years left. But the problem is he's interior rusher. They don't have any outside rushers that really scare you. George Karlaftis, he doesn't scare anybody. I know the Chiefs just signed him to an extension, but he's a top maybe 30 edge rusher, top 25.
Dude, I was wondering where he was on Sunday. Like he did not get named once.
Because he's and they paid him like an edge rusher that is a Pro Bowl level guy, but he's really not. And they need some upgrades in secondaries. Their safety position has been a revolving door. And so they need to retool around Patrick Mahomes. I do believe it's probably time for Travis Kelce to retire. Go ahead and have a wedding with Taylor Swift. Go off in the sunset. You're a Hall of Fame caliber tight end. You're going to be in Canton, Ohio one day. But we've seen a lot of slippage in his game. And the Chiefs can use that cap money elsewhere to kind of fill in their offense. Hopefully their offensive line comes back healthy. Their offensive line would be good if healthy. Like you said, they have a really good center, a really good right guard. I like their rookie tackle and Josh Simmons. He's just been hurt and had personal reasons why he was absent earlier in the season.
San Diego.
So when you stabilize that offensive line, that right tackle is a little bit iffy. I do like Moore. He was banged up in that last game, but maybe you can put him in at a right tackle. And so I believe their offensive line is fine if they're healthy, but get a running game. You need some more weapons on offense. And then that defense does need to get younger, but most importantly, you need a legitimate edge rusher. So, and that will ease the pressure off Chris Jones in the middle.
Can I ask one thing here? Just a quick question with that.
No, you're good.
Tyler.
No, you guys can ask questions. I have another one for him, but nobody asked about
it'll be quick, Tyler. Okay. If you're the Chiefs, if Jeremiah Love is sitting there, do you go running back in the first round, or would you prioritize defense for them?
It depends who else is there, but it'll be hard for me to pass up on Love. I mean, I will, and no pun intended, but I would love to see Love in Kansas City.
Tyler, why don't you give me the Tom Telesco quote?
What was
it? It depends on how the draft board falls.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how the draft board falls. It depends. Best player available.
What have you thought about the way Baltimore's played, especially since I'm not even going to ask about since the injury. I'm going to ask since he came back from that injury. What have you kind of felt? Because I mean, I thought likely caught that touchdown, to be honest. I did not think that. I thought it was a touchdown, but I mean, we keep on making up rules as we go, so why not just keep on going? But what do you think about the way that the Ravens have played? And do you feel like they'll catch the Steelers?
So I'll say this. If the refs rule likely caught that touchdown and the Ravens won that game and go back to the win that they got against the Bengals, we could be singing a totally different tune about the Ravens right now. I believe this game on Sunday night will dictate if the Ravens are going to go to the playoffs or not. If the Ravens beat the Patriots on Sunday night, I feel like it'll be a launching pad for the next few games of the season, and that will vault them into the playoffs. I believe that they'll go into Pittsburgh and beat the Steelers. But this game on Sunday night against the Patriots, it's at home. This is a game that the Ravens need to have because I feel like it can galvanize this team and serve as a launching pad the rest of the regular season and into the postseason.
Two more for me, and then I'm done.
Go ahead. If they miss the play, 30 minutes. Sorry about that, Tyler.
Yeah, if
his flight isn't until tomorrow, it's not today.
Go ahead. Sorry, Tyler.
Sorry, Tyler. I'll be quick here. If the Ravens miss the playoffs, is John Harbaugh out? Pretty plain and simple.
No, I mean he's built too much success in Baltimore. Super Bowl winning head coach. He deserves more years.
I was told you were going to talk about other stuff, not just Seahawks Rams. So I apologize, Tyler. But I didn't even know you were going to the game. That's awesome. I hope you have fun up there. I hope you have a lot of seafood, whatever. All right. What game would you rather have as that last game? The Lions versus the Bears and the win and you're in, the Ravens and the Steelers for winning the division? Well, and I know where you're going to go, but which one of those two matchups? Those are the only two. I mean, the Panthers and the Tampa Bay. Nobody wants to see that crap on Sunday Night Football.
Hey,
no, I'm just being honest. No, the Chargers aren't going to catch. I don't think the Chargers catch the Broncos. And I have a Charger question for him to end this. But which of those two games do you feel like? Because I mean, to me, that Caleb Jared Goff game, that'd be an interesting one. But which one of those two matchups do you think the NFL world would rather see? And I'll even ask you. You
already know where the NFL world wants to see. Lamar Jackson is one of the marquee players in the NFL. You got a marquee franchise in the Steelers. The NFL is going to go Ravens Steelers. That's obvious. I don't think the Lions have to win out to get into the postseason.
The Bears play Green Bay this weekend, then they go to San Francisco, and they come back to play the Lions. They could lose out too.
Yeah, the Lions need some help, but they're going to have to win out, and it's going to be tough on Detroit. I mean, and they've lost a lot of talent again this year on defense, and they have a tough schedule, as do the Ravens, as do the Steelers, all these teams, and the Bears, like you said. But to answer your question, the NFL and most people want to see Steelers Ravens for winning, getting in game.
All right. Last question. What have you thought about the last 2 weeks of the Chargers? Do you feel like it's, hey, they're kind of heating up at the right time? They've just beat the 2 teams that were in the Super Bowl last year. They held them to under 20 points each, and they're taking the ball away. They're sacking the quarterback. Do you feel like this is, hey, they're getting hot at the right time? Or what has been your thoughts about that? Because I mean, I asked about that Jacksonville game to one of the players, and one of the players, like, we were already on the bye week. Like, that's why we fell off, this, that. And then obviously they came back, they beat the Raiders. But these last 2 games, I think a lot of people thought they were going to lose. And this defense has really stepped up. What are your thoughts on the way they've played these last 2 weeks?
They've certainly surprised me. I'll be the first to admit, I thought they were going to lose to the Eagles. I thought they were going to lose to the Chiefs.
No text.
Their offensive line is still an issue.
Oh,
yeah. Herbert is getting hit, sacked, pressured almost every time he drops back out there. Luckily, he's been able to stay relatively injury-free besides the left hand, but hopefully, knock on wood, he can stay on the field. The problem with the Chargers is, though, it just makes you just think about what would have been if they would have had Slater and Alt on their offensive line, and because they have a ceiling, and I don't feel like their ceiling is win multiple playoff games. Maybe they'll get into playoffs and probably win a game. Maybe win a game, but that's their ceiling. I don't think they go much further than the divisional round in the playoffs. I just think when Slater and Alt both went down, that offensive line is just brutal to watch. They have their pass block efficiency is horrid, and so I just don't believe that they'll be able to withstand those 2 injuries against the upper echelon teams in the postseason when it matters most.
I agree. All right. That was Tyler Dragon. Thank you so much, Tyler, for jumping on with us. I apologize that a certain individual, Vic, kept on berating you, but we'll get that under control next time. Definitely appreciate you jumping on the show. Have fun in Seattle. I hope you have a great time. And so I'm guessing, well, you're going to be lame and be like, my predictions come out tomorrow, whatever. But I can already tell you're leaning towards the Rams. So,
come on, Orlando.
I got the Rams to win. Yes, I'll tell you.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So there it is. Tyler Dragon. I'm being good. Tyler, appreciate you so much. Have a great one. You are the best. Can't wait to see you at Texans Chargers. That'll be fun. It's been a while. So definitely appreciate you. Have a safe flight. And we'll see you on the other side. Appreciate you, Tyler. Have a good one.
Thanks so much. And happy holidays to you all.
Happy holidays to you as well, Tyler. I appreciate you.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. That is Tyler Dragon. Appreciate him so much for jumping on with us. Vic, we're going to have a talk later about the way you just jump at guests. But, hey, I didn't know this was just Rams and Seahawks, so that's why I was like,
I told you. I said, can you bring him? Can you ask him, or I'll ask him to talk Seahawks, Rams?
Oh, but that was with
then
Eric.
I said,
about Tyler.
And we get 3 questions about 3 questions, Fernando, and you only got us to 2, and you couldn't help yourself.
No, it was. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I apologize.
But also, Victor ruined the setup because he was supposed to go second, and you got 2 anti. So I blame both of you guys. So go ahead.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I thought Fernando was gonna be like, "Hey, I don't read the rundown. The rundown reads me."
Yeah, that's. I was like, okay, I think we're done with this. Like he already.
Fernando needs some structure before he goes off the rails. Come on. And then I gotta say, I asked 1 question for Tyler, but it's okay. It was my Sam Darnold question, so I'm okay.
Hey, you got him to say what you wanted him to say.
I got my Sam Darnold can't win a Super Bowl.
As soon as he crapped on Tyler on Sam Darnold, I was like, okay, Gilbert's good. Let's go.
I'm good. I'm satisfied. But then I'm like, I texted him earlier. I'm like, hey Tyler, I know you're busy. Just give us like 15 or 20 minutes. And it's like, boom, it's like 30. He's like, I always feel bad.
No, he showed up a little bit late.
No, he did. He was on time.
He was.
I don't care. That's fine. All right.
Okay.
I'm glad you have that good of a relationship with him where you guys can like. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be. He's never joining us again. I see.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
he thought you were attacking him when you said, "I don't think you're a national reporter." He's like, "Hey," and it's like,
no. I told him he's above
what you meant.
No, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I just meant like you're better than them. You're good. Like, yeah. No, Tyler knows I wouldn't like. Yeah. All right. Before Dan comes on, let me just give you my take. All right. So at first I was a little disappointed because of the never give up. But then I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? Cena was giving up. He was retiring. So I thought, okay, let him tap out. He had a smile on his face. That's great. Now, I'm not going to get into the Cena thing because I've thought that this last week has kind of been a mess. I don't know if you guys heard. He was on Joe Rogan and he basically told Joe, I offered WWE the full calendar year. I told him I can do every Monday Night Raw, every SmackDown. I can do once a week. They said, no, we just want you for a limited amount of days.
I got you.
So that gets me to TKO. TKO is a problem. TKO is a big problem. So you wanted only 40 days from John Cena or 50, whatever it was. And guys, we're going to get into some football right now. I'm just going to quickly go through this. But I think TKO is a problem because they care more about money than making moments, or they care about big moments that they think is going to be flashy, and it ends up not being flashy. We need to get back to wrestling. We need to get back to storytelling. We need to get back to all that stuff. John Cena's farewell tour should have been a lot better than what it was. It was a roller coaster. There was great moments. CM Punk comes out and he ends up rapping against John Cena, but it happened in Saudi Arabia. John Cena does a pipe bomb. That was great. AJ Styles versus John Cena happens in Europe. I get it. But I just was really disappointed in it, and I really feel like TKO is what's ruining it. I thought why fans booed Triple H is not because of the John Cena thing. They're frustrated. Tickets are overpriced. They're taking the Royal Rumble to Saudi Arabia. WrestleMania in 2 years is going to be in Saudi Arabia. And guess what? John Cena is going to wrestle in that Saudi Arabia WrestleMania. Unless he is a man of his word and he really
what's the point of a farewell?
Unless he says no to the $30 million, then he's going to wrestle. Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to wrestle. The Rock is going to wrestle. Why is it happening in Saudi Arabia? They're at a tipping point. There's a road now where TKO is starting to go down, where fans are getting frustrated. And I really feel like they did a lot of disservice. They counted on The Rock, who's one of the presidents of TKO, and The Rock left him hanging at WrestleMania. Triple H is the one standing there taking the boos. But I'll tell you one thing. I don't think Vince McMahon would have done what they just did this year with the John Cena tour. Vince McMahon would have put out rose petals for Cena because Cena was his guy. When everybody left him hanging, The Rock left for Hollywood, Stone Cold with his neck, Triple H retired, Shawn Michaels retired. Well, Triple H had to kind of semi-retire because he was going in there. But John Cena was the guy that was there every single night, every single road game, or every single road house show. Yeah. And this year, it didn't feel like a farewell tour, really. Like, yeah, they sold merch with the shirts and they did all this other stuff, but it just didn't feel like you remember Kobe's farewell tour? That felt like a farewell tour. And this just didn't feel like it. The only good thing that came out of this was Dom against Cena. I thought that was a good passing of the torch. But now it seems like, from what I understand, this year, AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar, and Chris Jericho are all going to retire. Their last opponent supposedly is going to be Gunther for all three of them. So what? Gunther's all of a sudden just going to be retiring guys now? Like, I don't get where they're going. I think it's just starting to become a money grab. I haven't watched Monday Night Raw in 2 weeks. And you guys know me. I love wrestling. I haven't watched it in 2 weeks. I've kind of been turned off, and I don't know. It's just
I was wondering what your tipping point was going to be, Fernando. Honestly,
I didn't like Survivor Series. I kind of sat there and I was a little bored at one point, and I was kind of like, I shouldn't be bored. Like, I should be entertained. Like, Liv Morgan coming out was the greatest thing. There's good moments that they have, but I think they've gotten away from the storytelling. I don't like it. I like storytelling. That's why I'm a writer. Like, I love the storytelling. They've kind of gotten away from that. I don't know. I'm just
real quick before we have our guest on. I'm sorry to make them wait. You're making them wait though. But I'll say this: everything you said about TKO, you're spot on. I freaking hate it, even with the boxing stuff and the Ali act. Anyways, but that too. But I will say, I think John Cena is such a class act, such a historian, and he loves the sport, that he knows the tradition of being the one to lose your final match. And I think when he had the smile on and he tapped out, I'm like, if he's happy, I'm happy.
I didn't care about that. Yeah. No, I agree. I just didn't. I just thought, like, everybody coming to the ring, why? Let him have his moment there with the fans. That's all he cared about. He didn't need all the wrestlers out there.
Even when they came out, hanging out with them.
Yeah, so I just wasn't. I wasn't too. Even with CM Punk, I know that they did that for Hulk Hogan a couple of years ago. They gave, like, Cena, and I can't remember who else gave him the 2 championships, and he held them. But, like, I was kind of like, just leave Cena there with the fans. Let the fans serenade him. But the thing is, they made it more about them. And, like, to me, Joe Hendry should have been the one to fight. Like, make a new superstar. Don't go on. Like, Gunther's already a star. Like, what did you? It was the same thing with The Undertaker against Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was already a huge star. Why did you need to do this? So it's just one of those things. But I don't want to keep this individual waiting because he doesn't deserve that. This individual hasn't been here in a while, but the energy is still there. This individual was watching the game on Sunday, and he was jacked because he knew only one team in the NFL had the firepower to be able to put the dagger in what is the Kansas City Chiefs. Only one individual knew that it was the sword of Justin Herbert's hand that was going to chop off the Mahomes head. This individual has said, it will be my team that does that.
That's one hand.
That individual is Dan and Dave.
Right.
Chiefs! Hilberto, my first question is to you. Can you hear me or no?
I got you loud and clear.
Okay. What's it called? How long were the paragraphs in the National Writers group chat? How long? What was the somber feeling in there?
Yeah. There was a lot of concern for who to root for now. Tony Romo was in there saying, like, who am I gonna, what's the word?
Who's he gonna blow on Sunday now? Oh no!
Is it Bo Nix? Is it Caleb Williams? Is somebody new? It's definitely not Justin Herbert. So they're trying to find a new team, and I won't say we because I'm not part of that. I'm like, with Tyler, we're above that. We're the world reporters. So I don't know, but people are freaking out. People are scrambling. Then you get the Mahomes ACL injury, which I'm sure you were disgusted to see, Dan.
No, I was not. I enjoyed everything. I don't even care. Exactly. Hulkamania, baby. The dream is alive. They're gone. We're gonna have a Chiefs-less playoffs. Yeah. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Dan, Rich Eisen said that you're going to miss the Chiefs.
I won't. I don't give a shit. They could close up tomorrow. They could never make the playoffs again, and I'll be fine. You know what I mean? It's so funny, and I shouldn't say this as a Catholic.
No.
the way they're always like, oh, it's just a shame to see. No, it's not. I deal with that shit all the time. Finally, get him out of here. Finally. You know what I mean? I was like, go, hit his damn leg. Hit his damn leg. So, no, I absolutely enjoyed it.
Were you at least afraid, like, for a little second, like, hey, here we go again, Arrowhead Stadium, they're about to blow it, they're moving down the field, and they're freaking Deion Henley saved the day.
You know what's the only reason you're talking about the final drive?
Oh,
the final two drives, the one where Deion picks off.
I wasn't as nervous on that final drive just because they didn't have any juice. Like, they haven't been playing with any fire. They've been. It looks like they're moving through going through the motions. And the other thing that would have happened, I think that game would have been over sooner if it wasn't for, I didn't understand why they didn't have Derwin on Kelsey. He was the one who got like I want to say 2 or 3 first downs in a row, like straight off the bat. And it's like, you put Derwin on him earlier, that game's over. It's a wrap. So, and I was telling Fernando, I think the biggest thing that got me so excited, besides the fact that, I am loving this downfall. If you think people who love it are sick, give me the oxygen mask because I am loving it. I'll check myself into a hospital if I need to, but I am absolutely enjoying every single waking second of this. But the way the defense was so physical, it reminded me of the good old days, football 10 years ago, where it was actually a man's game still.
When you were drinking before games and blacked out drunk and you're playing corner. Yeah,
exactly. It was great. I loved it. And I told what's it called? My favorite thing from that whole thing was Tony standing up to Mrs. Swift over there and 4 or 5 other Chiefs players not giving a flying F. It was absolutely amazing. Finally, I got some dogs on this team.
Yeah.
I just need them on offense.
You're dirty. Your team is dirty.
I don't care. Finally, they care enough to be dirty. Wait till care. Cheat. I'll be excited.
It wasn't even a cheap shot or a dirty hit. Like, it was a fair hit. And it felt like the Chiefs were just like, damn, these guys are actually out muscling us. They're actually more physical than us. What the hell happened in this rivalry?
Then they were complaining about officiating. Like, really? Let's roll the tape. Let's roll the tape.
Ref,
oh my God, they're just the worst. Chiefs fans are the worst. So no, it's been a good week for me.
I was happy for you, Dan. I said immediately after the game was over, that was a perfect ending to this dynasty, and I'm glad that you were the one to put them in their graves.
I just wish you would have blown them out. Like, is that too much to ask for? An offensive performance?
You gotta have a drama final chapter.
It's unbelievable.
It's like Cena and Gunther. You have a fun match, and then he just taps out of nowhere.
You should have seen Fernando for that whole pay-per-view. He was going through it. It was bad. But the whole thing was ass, dude. The final run was ass, but that's a story for another day. But speaking of final runs, I'm loving this. I hope they all retire. I hope Andy Reid leaves. I hope Mahomes is what becomes what I already know he is, ass. So,
wow.
So it was good.
They say he's the next Tom Brady, Dan.
He's not. Look at that. That's what was happening in Alberto's group chat. They were so sad.
I was like a slow tear that just fell down my eye during that moment.
Nick Wright is sad. You're sad.
I wonder what that guy said. For the first time, I care what he has to say.
He was on Dan Patrick's show, and he said, "Well, he had Dan at some point." But he basically went with the narrative of
what a loser. What a loser.
He basically went with the narrative of they're gonna do what the Patriots did. But what Tyler missed when he was talking to us, and I'm gonna go back to what we were saying. He said they went away from the defense. They didn't go away from the defense. When they were a good offensive team, they were a terrible defensive team.
Yeah.
When they started winning those Super Bowls again, that's when Bill revamped the whole defense, and he had dogs on that defense. So defense, at the end of the day, wins championships, and the Chiefs' defense isn't what it once was. It has fallen. Chris Jones got injured in both Charger games. Chris Jones ended up getting hurt.
He hasn't been good all year.
Down in Brazil, he got hurt here this time. So it was. And then they were saying that Tier Tart was what's it called? That Tier Tart was dirty because in one of those he was turning around, and the right tackle tried to blindside block him, and Tier Tart just freaking laid one into him, and he fell on his ass, and he got hurt. And but they keep on saying that Tier Tart's dirty, Tony's dirty, Irwin's dirty.
Good. Good.
Deshaun
Herbert,
Hanson
30.
that injured
I love it.
Mahomes.
I love it. Can I get some of those guys on offense now? That's 2 games in a row. I score 1,000,001 field goals and 1 touchdown.
Dan, how do you think the
that.
cheese-eating bastard's doing right now?
He's going through it. His Packers blow. You know, he wants to. He can't face the facts that the Packers suck. I needed them to come through for me, and they choked. So, and then there goes your first. Oh, all of a sudden, his Broncos.
I got a new team in the AFC West now.
They're gonna implode.
They're your Broncos?
They're the one good team I have in my wins challenge. So hell yeah, freaking screw everybody else. 12.
That's hilarious.
If we're counting by all the teams that we have, who has the most wins for one team, I'm winning that race. By the way.
Wow, that's great. It doesn't matter how much you try and bend the rules.
Yeah, Broncos
you're doing anything.
All the teams you have don't have 12.
Oh, the Patriots are at 11, I think. Which, by the way, again, one of Dan's predictions. Boom.
Gilbert's trying to say that it was him.
No, it wasn't. He didn't.
For what?
He laughed at me when I picked the Patriots to win the division.
Not to win the division, but they were a wild card team in my predictions.
No, you didn't.
They might still be.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, maybe
No,
you're right.
they're going to win the division. They're going to.
All right, let us go with our Week 15 takeaways. I'll go quickly. To me, without Patrick Mahomes in there, I think the Buffalo Bills are the team to beat in the AFC.
Please.
I'm with you, Dan. They're frauds.
Hold on.
So
I can confidently say that Buffalo can go into any of the 4 teams in. They can go into Jacksonville and win. They can go into Pittsburgh and win. They just proved they can go into New England and win. They proved that they can go into. I think they can go into Denver and upset Denver. I don't think Denver would be able to. Oh, by the way, Michael Badgley
game. Good luck,
Gilbert. Michael Badgley signed with the Bills today. What do you have to say about that?
I saw that. Yeah, the money badger.
What do you have to say about that, Gilbert?
Yeah, he probably had to leave the local grocery store at Costa Mesa. Is that where?
No, Gilbert. What do you do when a big signing happens?
For a money bag? Oh, I actually had more interest in Money Badger than some other.
I know.
Dealing going to the
ruining my joke.
Don't worry, he's gonna miss the game-winning field goal. And they're eliminated.
Yeah, probably right.
But I think Buffalo is the only team that can go into anywhere and beat whatever team. I still don't buy Houston being able to do that, travel somewhere and be able to do that.
They have their number. They know how to shut down that offense.
Huh?
They know how to shut down that offense.
The Bills?
They did it, but they did it in. Or they did it in Houston.
I feel like we're nitpicking at that point if they do it in Buffalo. And then also they're only one. Oh, actually, how many games behind our Buffalo? 2.
Well, and they just lost a defensive tackle for the year with a torn pec.
If the Patriots lose to the Ravens this weekend, then that game against the
Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, Buffalo's a wild card team. But either way, they're
I
still
think
ahead.
Buffalo's a wild card team. I think the Chargers are a wild card team.
Houston could catch Buffalo too. It could be, they get a home field advantage as a AFC South team.
Yeah, but again, I'm just saying. I think Buffalo is the biggest. I think they're still the team in the AFC. I think all 3 of those teams in the wild card could go.
Yeah,
into any of those 3 and win. So
that's fair.
Dan, let me ask you a question. With everything that I've told you about what the players were saying after that Jacksonville game, do you feel like you want Jacksonville or no?
I don't care.
That's right now, right?
Yeah. I don't care.
No, right now it's they would go to Pittsburgh.
I don't care who it is. I want to win.
The Chargers are the 5th seed because they're 8-2 in the conference.
You're right.
I want to win. I don't care who it is. I don't care.
You're not scared of going anywhere?
I'm not scared. I'm not
Pittsburgh
scared.
Would be the easier matchup though.
Like, the thing is too is like look at the difference.
They already beat Pittsburgh.
Look how they were
we
playing.
Thought the Texans was the easier matchup last year. Sorry, Dan.
No, you're good. Look how they were playing.
I agree. Freaking Rex Ryan was on there saying it's the easier. I think these guys have to go in there with that motion this year. They're like there is no easy opponent. Any of these
Look at how they were playing before the bye week. They weren't playing like this defensively. I mean, the offense has been ass all year, but at least the defense is playing to a championship level, which I think that is going to be able to carry you in January. Greg Roman just has to put down the bottle and start dialing something up for touchdowns. That'll be the only thing.
Somebody on this show was giving Roman credit yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course.
What do you
you're like,
expect? The O-line stinks and your quarterback has one hand. Like, what are you going to do out of that?
Stinks and you have what are you talking about?
Herbert can't throw right
Great
now.
segue.
Look what he did. Look what he did. Look what he did. It was 3rd and 16. You throw it to Keenan, who gets half the yards, if not more, and then he does some trick play that gets covered up, and you basically get no gain. That's the type of stupidity I have. That's the type of stupidity I have. On top of that,
so Keenan catches the ball and he tries to throw it backwards to Omari and Hampton, but Kansas City had 3 guys right there, so it was just a weird play.
So it was called for him to do that.
Yeah, and Greg Roman said, "Oh, they sniffed it out well."
Idiot. I have got. He's trying to run heavy when we don't have the personnel to do so, and we get stuck.
That's true. That is true.
And then he can't figure out how to get these receivers open. These damn receivers can't win one-on-one matchups. So it's all sorts of that.
My point, Dan, is like I think it's Harbaugh is like the whole connection. He's embracing like dirty football, slow pace, socky in the mouth, ball control, and I think that's what's winning the games though.
Yeah, but
Omari and Hampton and Vidal are going to have to be key in the playoffs for these guys to win games.
It's like I took shit earlier in the season. There were some idiot commented, which I don't know if you saw the other one. Someone put on the last episode, the Rivers hate was forced. No, it fucking isn't. If you watch earlier clips and other shows, you'll see my takes on Rivers. It's consistent, but whatever. Going back to that.
What about the other one that got mad at you for talking about somebody else?
Now I don't remember what that was. I don't know, but I got a comment about that, and they were like, "I don't want to hear about the offensive line. We're like 8-5 or whatever." And it's like, that's great, but that's the problem. People are just saying, "Oh, we're winning games. Oh, we're winning games. Oh, we're winning games." And like, yeah, that's true. Two things can be true at the same time. But when it comes to January, that shit's not gonna cut it. Ladd was playing better last year. Some of these receivers were playing better last year. And look what happened when you ran into Houston with 2 great edge rushers. They got locked up. They couldn't do anything. No one could do anything except Ladd. And obviously, Herbert got harassed all game. And it's like, again, if you're only worried about making the playoffs, then fine, this is good enough. But kicking 5, 10 plus field goals every game and that winning you it is not going to be enough. I don't think it is, because again, in January, especially if you have to travel, you're going to need to sustain drives. That's one thing I'll give Greg Roman credit. I think they've sustained drives a little bit better since the bye week, but it's just not enough. You have to put up more points, especially if you want to contend at any level. So, but what was it? Yeah, my biggest 15.
Your quarterback is a jerk.
What's your beef with me, Dan?
Yeah, that you're a crybaby. When everyone started saying, "Oh, Justin Herbert was so rude to her," I would have been worse. I would have told her to fuck off. We just played like shit. Did you see that offensive performance? I would have. It's so ridiculous. You reporters really are so entitled to things.
I don't think you understood what I was trying to say, but
I didn't even watch it. I don't care. He played the little clip for me.
Exactly. So can I? Okay. Let's keep it real. He has been a jerk this season, more than usual. And I said, what's the big deal? Who gives a crap? They're winning games. And you're right. If he doesn't want to talk, then tell her to piss off. So be who you are. And I think Jim Harbaugh is telling him. And I'm kind of annoyed with this because our good friend wrote that he's been going the other way, but not this time around. So he's
Dan, does that look like a jerk to you?
No,
come on.
That's my dog.
Now that he's getting crap from social media people, and not from me, I said it's okay. Go ahead and embrace it. He's coming through the way with the fans, but he was going around before, so whatever. I just think because keep it consistent. But maybe Jim Harbaugh's like, you know what? Now you can go talk to the fans. Now that we've done something in this league, go be nice. And I honestly think he's been in people's ears. Like same thing. Like you said about Tony Jefferson on Monday, Fernando, he's not that type of guy. Well, now he is because he's being coached by Jim Harbaugh. So be the bad guys, embrace the heel, and who cares if I'm saying he's like, come on, he shoved the camera guy not too long ago coming out the tunnel. You don't have to do that. But hey, if you're my freaking way, and this is who I am, get out of my way. So that's what I'm trying to say, Dan. Embrace the heel, but let's call it what it is.
Yeah,
well, he hasn't seen you in 2 weeks, so he has to give you shit about something.
Embrace it. I honestly wish he wouldn't have even done the interview because what makes me laugh is like the whole thing being
funny, yeah.
Oh, Oh, let's interview Justin. How's the hand? Good. How'd you play? Good. What can you improve? We'll watch the film. End interview. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want something, go find somebody who's going to say something. He's not going to say anything. My guy's all about ball and his 12 that he has sitting at home waiting for him.
Okay, we're not going to talk about all that.
Yeah. Anyways,
all right.
Who could you? If you're the reporter, who do you talk to besides Herbert? Anyway, it's kind of a tough.
Derwin. You talk to Derwin. He's always good. He's a leader on the team.
I kind of feel like he's the one that's always like had being asked.
Yeah. But again, if you want something said, who's going to say something better than my dog? You know what I mean?
True. Yeah,
like,
other than him,
two
guys, Herbert and Herbert.
You know what really bothered me too after Sunday? I wish Tony wouldn't have apologized. I wish he would have. I wish he would have pulled a Conor McGregor. I'd like to take this time to apologize to absolutely fucking nobody.
That's what I told Fernando. I was annoyed with that. Just embrace him, and who cares? But he's not that guy, like Fernando said.
But I love the way this team's playing. I am absolutely loving it.
Derwin and Tony always tell me when I'm in the locker, tell your brother I say hi. I'm like, oh, I appreciate
it. That's my dogs. My dogs. I can't wait. I just need this offense to figure it out. That's the only thing.
All I need is
one. I'm not selfish anymore. I'd love to see.
No, you need one more game to win your bet.
Oh, well, that's obvious. Yeah, that's obvious. It was so funny. People doubted me. They think I'm some imbecile. But that's
Gilberto chose the Cowboys this weekend.
Oh, I have it.
He's a loser. His Cowboys. Look what his Cowboys did.
I want to because they can score a lot of points, and your team can't score right now. But the Cowboys are dogs.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Yeah, who did they play? They played
JJ McCarthy.
Oh yeah, lost to the Vikings.
Yeah, don't resign George Pickens. But anyways, whose turn is it? Mine or Victor?
He carved him up. By the way, I did like what you wrote saying, don't waste that money. Go spend it on other needs. Like, you don't need to re-sign. And they're going to do it. They're going to franchise tag him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Vic, go ahead.
You want me to go? Okay.
Yeah.
Gilbert knows this answer already, but do you guys know the two quarterbacks in the Colts Ring of Honor?
Peyton Manning, and Johnny U.
Yeah.
That's what I said, too.
Yeah.
Not Johnny U?
Yeah, that was my guess, but I was wrong.
Not Johnny U?
Remember, Johnny Unitas is from the Baltimore Colts.
Still counts.
Colts, yeah.
Yeah.
He is someone you guys know very well, and we're just
talking about. You're a hero, Dan.
Your hero.
Andrew Luck? No way.
That's your hero?
No. I don't know.
Jim Harbaugh.
War number 4 for them.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. Yes. And the reason I say that the Colts have a curse at quarterback is because ever since Andrew Luck retired, and the fact that Andrew Luck has twice as better statistics as Jim Harbaugh, and the fact that he hasn't been put in the Ring of Honor tells me that they've cursed that precision. And as you've seen, ever since Andrew Luck retired, the run of quarterbacks just with injuries has just, I mean, even Gilbert was just making fun of the fact that Richardson got hurt with the stretch ban, and that just tells you where we're at. Like, if I'm the new owner there, like, I get that the dad, held a little bit of a grudge to Luck because he retired there, before he gave them a chance to kind of replace him. But if you're the new owner, the daughter there, you have to make this right. Like, tomorrow, put him in the ring, put Andrew Luck in the Ring of Honor, and lift this curse, because without that, man, like, this is just going to continue on. This is the only way that I can think of as to why that quarterback position just continues to be cursed. And the fact, like, I didn't even know. So shout out to the Ringer. I had no idea that it was Jim Harbaugh and Peyton Manning that were the only two quarterbacks that were in the Ring of Honor.
Phillip Rivers has been their best quarterback since he retired, which is kind of funny.
And have you heard anything about the Colts owner recently or not? Because when they were 8-1, you heard a lot.
They stopped the documentary.
Yeah, all of a sudden, I don't hear much anymore. I don't see the outfits on the sideline. I don't see the headsets.
You cursed them too, Dan, when you picked them for the wins challenge. So you did curse them.
It's just so cute to me. Like, I was staring down the barrel of a gun between the Colts, who were playing well with Danny Dimes, and the Bengals, who were ass and had no future. Like,
the Bengals won a game recently.
But that's
won
cute.
one
Why don't you
game.
talk about how you had no doubt and you laughed at me when I picked the Patriots, and all of a sudden, not laughing anymore.
I should have made fun of you. I picked the Panthers and they lost to the Saints twice. 2 gimme W's. I can't even freaking get them.
Gilbert. Oh God, go ahead. Talk.
Come on. I've been critical of Bo Nix here, and now that the Chiefs dynasty is over, welcome to the Bo Nix era, Dan. They're gonna win this division. All right, okay, I won't troll, but the way he carved out the Packers defense, a good defense before Micah Parsons got hurt. By the way, can we just give the guy some credit? Like, just throw him a bone here. Like, I don't get that we're now like, because it's kind of like Sam Darnold criticism is fair, but like because he was a bust, we always crap on him. But he's terrible. Whatever. I don't know why I'm using that as an example, but for whatever reason, we have like this. We determined that he's not gonna be that good, but. Like, can we at least accept that he's gonna probably be like a top 12 quarterback for the rest of his career? I think he's that good. I think he has good coaching, he has good surroundings, good defense, and I gotta find a good comparison. I don't know if Rivers is one, but like a quarterback that you like but don't love that much, he might be that. He's been playing well.
Derek Carr.
I think he's better than Derek Carr. I think he offers more than Derek. So I don't want to insult.
I mean, but with a good coach,
like I feel Derek Carr in his good day was top 16. I think Bo Nix could be top 12. So I don't know. Maybe like maybe Matt Ryan that 1 year.
Joe Flacco? No, because I don't think it's Matt Ryan.
It's not Matt Ryan. Joe Flacco's name.
Yeah, Flacco's a Super Bowl winner. If I see Bo Nix ball out in the playoffs, then that could be a good one to wait. But until then, I won't disrespect.
Well, the reason it's not Matt Ryan because I don't see him winning an MVP. Like I remember he won an MVP
for 1 year, Vic. Like he was after that, he was like top 12, top 14. But yeah, maybe he won't get to that point. But I just want to say, I don't know. He's playing better than Caleb Williams when he was a number 1 pick. So I just want to say, can we just throw him a bone every now and then?
They dropped 3 picks.
I know.
What about Wilson? Remember he was on a rookie contract.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. But I thought he was pretty good for a couple years after the whole what's it called the freaking defensive era. I forgot the name. The Legion of Boom. There you go.
Yeah,
the Legion of Boom carried him for like 4 years, and then the offense picked up after that. But they didn't really win a lot of games with that style. But yeah, I don't know. But I just want to say he's gonna give me like. I feel like he's going to be a top 12 consistent quarterback. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
You're going to hate me for this one, too. Like the first years of Tom Brady with the Patriots. Remember, he was a game manager.
Yeah. Or even Big Ben for his first couple of years. He was pretty solid until he picked up the play.
Fernando loves hearing incomplete.
I don't know. I think that guy is reckless.
Come on, Fernando.
Good win. The Packers are ass. They have a head coach who's more worried about his salon time than game planning for these fools. What are we even talking about?
No, dude, there were 3 or 4 where like they were blatant drops of picks. He's still. Well, I mean, another team's gonna have to expose him, but I want to see Houston go into Denver in the second round. If Denver gets the first team,
by the way, Denver beat Houston, and we're not giving them credit for that either.
That was probably Davis Mills.
Yeah, I know, but still,
he was
still playing that defense.
They knocked out.
Yeah, he got hurt in that.
Stroud got hurt in that game.
Stroud got hurt in that game.
But Knicks was still playing that defense, so
but he got hurt to. He got hurt like midway through the second quarter, and then Davis Mills almost brought him back to win the game. So that was pretty impressive.
It was an ugly game, but they still won the game. But you're right. It was not the
it's crazy. Houston played, I think they played the Seahawks and the Broncos back to back, if I'm not mistaken. So they
got their butts whooped by Seattle.
Yeah, it was like on a Monday night game where it was just like a snooze fest.
The problem with Denver too, like Denver's gonna give up a bunch they gave up a bunch of rushing yards, and then for some reason they went away from the run. I don't know if Josh Jacobs re-injured himself or what happened, but they went away from the run.
He carved your best wide receiver. He caught the 1 touchdown from Jordan Love. Where the hell is the other receivers for Green Bay? I know we're not talking about Green Bay, but Jesus.
Well, and Golden kept on dropping stuff.
That's my question every week when I watch the Chargers.
Let's go to the Compas power rankings. I'll go first.
Roberto's going to shed a tear. He can't put.
I'll go Rams, Bills, Texans, Eagles, Seahawks.
Oh, you've been hanging out with Eric. 2 of Eric's teams on there. Okay.
Who are they? Who are the 2 teams? I know one of them's the Rams. What's the other one?
Seahawks. Oh, okay. He's from Tacoma. He'll tell you. You'll talk to him within the first 5 minutes. He'll tell you he's from Tacoma.
I like how Fernando always craps on Tyler, and then Dan craps on Eric. Like this,
I don't crap on Eric. It's all love.
Crapping on our guests here all the time.
I love Eric.
He just we went out to dinner with him the other night.
Exactly.
Huh,
he needs to wear a collared shirt on this program. I told him enough is enough.
Did he wear a collared shirt for dinner?
Yeah, he did because he was
wearing. No, he didn't. He wore a.
Well, I couldn't see what was under. Yeah, he had a what's it called? A coaching
basketball. He was coaching basketball.
He had a quarter zip. Yeah, he had a quarter zip.
All right, Gilbert.
Rams. Broncos. Give them credit. 12-2. My Broncos.
Yay!
11-3. And Houston, man. I know this is Victor's team, but that defense has been balling. Seattle, I guess you keep winning, so I'll give you credit, but you'll be exposed on Thursday. And then same thing with the Bills; they'll be exposed in the playoff. I don't get it, Fernando. With them, I think they're frauds, but whatever. The trick for Buffalo is okay, fall behind by 20 points, and you have them where you want them. You're gonna come back and win the game. Get out of here!
I couldn't believe that. I was so pissed.
How did they choke on that for no
reason there? For real.
Go ahead, Vic.
I was just gonna say before I give you guys mine, I love the fact that we're all gonna have an AFC team. Gilbert's gonna have the Broncos. Fernando's going with the Bills. I'm going with the Texans, and Dan's going with the Chargers. So that'll be good to see which one makes it out. Number one is the Rams. As you know, I'm just jumping on the bandwagon here with everybody else. The Broncos, they have the best record in the NFL. Gotta give them credit for that. I put the Seahawks here at number 3. They've been neck and neck with the Rams all season. The Patriots, even though they lost, they still have a really good record. I did feel like that defense finally got tested and they got exposed because of it. And so, we talked about they needed to see a good offense because a lot of the offenses they had faced earlier didn't test those linebackers. Man, they need to fix those linebackers.
Blaine got benched.
Yes, but man, I remember a bunch of Raider fans were like, "Oh my God, we lost Roberts." But when he came over from the Steelers, his biggest deficiency was he couldn't cover, tight ends, and he had one good season, and then he got paid by the Patriots, and good for him. But he still can't cover.
You guys see that the video or one of his teammates said he looks like Voldemort, like the one.
Yeah.
Old guy with the weird nose. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then my number 5
noses. What's up?
Sorry. Bald white guy with the weird nose. There you go. Sorry.
And my number 5 is the Bears. I think they're winning that division, man. I'm with Gilbert here in terms of what he said about the Broncos with the Bears. It's like what Ben Johnson is doing, I was wrong about. Eventually they're just gonna win this division. Like you guys were talking about earlier with Tyler. The Lions seem too far behind. The Packers have too many issues, and the Bears are probably gonna take advantage of it. So one thing that
I know this weekend.
Yeah, we'll see. But the one thing I can say about them, and I think we can all agree here, they can run the ball. And when you can run the ball down the stretch and into the playoffs, that's going to win you games.
It sounds like Roma Dunze might not be back for a while with that foot.
They don't need him. They need to run the ball.
Yeah. Dan, why don't we go with your bottom 5?
Greg Roman, I hate you. Call better plays. Matt LaFleur, you suck. You screwed me on a win, and then you screwed me on trying to win the division. Jordan Love, same thing. You suck. Mahomes. Oh, right now you're not in my bottom 5 because I don't have to think about you for 5 weeks. Easily.
Why is he on here?
The Chiefs. I don't have to think about you anymore.
I won last time.
What?
That's wonderful.
Who could his mic?
A Chiefs-free playoffs. Christmas came early, boys. That's all.
And why didn't the cheese-eating bastards team come through for you on Sunday?
Because they're losers. They're flakes, just like he is.
They said he said they were gonna run the table.
Yeah, he's ass. He smoked. He's drinking too much booze over there.
You're not gonna enjoy Minshew and against Bo Nix on Christmas Day. You're not gonna watch that.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna care. Let's just hope some miracle happens and Minshew Mania can
you might have to root for them.
Hey, what?
You might have to root for KC.
What games
I am.
Which games are you covering, Gilbert? Are you stuck with that
I got the
Broncos?
I got
They
the-
shouldn't make them cover any of those games.
Oh,
None
those
of them
games are
Yeah, they're all
horrendous. But
terrible
I got
now.
the first two. I'm glad I'm not watching Minshew, but I have Cowboys, Commanders, and Lions, Vikings. So McCarthy and whoever plays for the Commanders. Yeesh.
Jeez.
And Netflix is gonna want their
Mariota?
money back.
I know. I think it's funny though. Like
That's what they get though.
Hilberto was all hot and bothered by Jaden Daniels, and look at him, Hilberto. He can't even finish the season.
Come on, man. He's hurt. Be nice to the guy.
He's hurt. Oh,
All right, let us go with our picks. Well, let's look at our season records. We weren't able to do the picks yesterday or last week. Dan is still in the lead at 49 and 35. Vic
keep
is
him
at
in the basement.
and 41.
He has the
Keep him in
opposite
the
record.
basement.
I'm at 42 and 42. Hilberto's at 39 and 45. We
I
only
take
have
chances. That's it.
we only have a
Yeah,
couple of
that's
weeks.
why.
3
Actually,
weeks left. All right, let's start off with the first game. Falcons at Cardinals. Give me
Oh.
the Falcons.
God.
Hilberto,
Who's taking Arizona? Screw them. Give me Falcons.
Dan,
Yeah, I'll take the Falcons.
All right, we're gonna scrap that one then. Go ahead, next one.
Bengals at
he
Dolphins.
didn't take Arizona, huh?
Yeah.
Nobody going to
Bengals at
Arizona.
Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins. Dan.
Oh,
Yeah.
horrendous this Monday.
I know. I'm trying to think. Do I want to throw in Samoan or?
Who-
Yeah, but the
Oh,
Bengals.
by the
go
way,
with
Mike
Fernando?
McDaniel said he might be benched.
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yep, I saw that. Yeah, bench of McDaniel. Save your job. Bench his ass.
Not this
But yeah.
weekend.
Oh, well, give me Cincinnati.
Yeah, I might go.
You have the Bengals.
Oh yeah, so I
No,
guess
no.
I'll go Bengals then because I have them. Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He's
Oh, wait, no.
more, he's
Well,
down
whatever.
there.
Who cares?
Oh, yeah, you
Who
switched
cares?
them out, my bad.
It's
It
fine.
feels
Whatever.
like it with the way the Colts have been playing.
So you going with the Bengals,
No,
Dan?
that's fine. That's fine. I think they'll put up more points, probably. Maybe.
All right, I'll go with the Dolphins.
Packers at Bears. Give me the Bears. Dan.
The Packers are my team, so I guess I'll.
You guys do not like your picks.
No. I guess I'll go with the Packers.
Vic.
Gilbert. Oh, me? I'm going with the Bears. Who are you going with, Gilbert?
Gilbert?
Or who'd you go with?
Yeah, you're alone, Dan. Give me Chicago.
Oh wow.
No Micah. I'm done with
All
that
right.
team. No Micah.
Oh, here we go. Buccaneers at Panthers. Give me the Bucks. Gilbert.
Oh, I freaking hate it. Oh, I think we messed up the line there. It's probably plus 2.5. I don't know. On the Panthers, but they're gonna lose.
Yeah,
'cause
here, look.
whenever I pick them, they lose. But screw it. Give me Carolina. I hate you guys so much.
Dan.
I hate that team.
I'll take the Bucks.
All right.
Vic.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna take the Panthers because they've been winning one game and losing.
Yep.
They lost the last game, so I'm gonna go with the Panthers here because they lost their last game.
They're
so,
0-20
Who'd you go with,
whenever I
Dan?
pick them. So you're screwed, Vic.
yeah. Hold on.
Who'd you go with,
Fernando.
Dan?
He went with
I
the
went
Bucks.
Tampa.
Bucks.
You know what? Let's call an audible real quick because we didn't pick that other game.
Yeah, that's
Dan,
fine.
you and I will go Seahawks. Seahawks
that.
Rams. These two will go Cowboys Chargers.
Okay.
Oh,
So I will go with the. I'm gonna screw it. I'll go Seahawks. Dan,
I'll take the Rams.
Okay.
Vic, and Gilbert. Cowboys Chargers. Vic.
Give me the. See, we might pick the same thing. It might not be. Here, I'm gonna go Chargers.
yeah.
Pick your
I'm not
Cowboys.
taking Dallas. Give me the Chargers.
Oh, damn. So it
They're
doesn't
gonna
even
get
matter.
smacked.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What matters for you guys? That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
Have
saying.
that's
another
fine.
game?
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
check
it
the
is what it is.
schedule and see if you like
Yeah.
anything else. We have two
Is
more
Broncos
years.
Jaguars the last one that we have?
No, we have Jaguars at Broncos and Patriots at Ravens.
What else can we have?
There was
Oh, what about 49ers
Whoa.
Colts? No, nobody? Or no, I don't think we'll be split on that one. Jesus Christ.
yep. There
Jets
wasn't a lot.
Saints. Steelers Lions. We'll probably have the same pick on that one too, I feel like.
All right. Well, let's just do Jacksonville at Denver. Dan, who do you have?
Nice
I'll take the Broncos.
Gilbert.
Denver too. They are my
Vic.
wins challenge. My one team.
You went Dan and Gilbert went with the Broncos, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, give me the Jaguars here.
I can't afford a loss. Give me Denver.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa.
I need to
forgot about that.
Last one. Patriots at Ravens. Dan.
Give me the Patriots.
Oh.
Well, he
Gilbert.
has them. That makes sense.
Let me be a lone wolf here. Give me Baltimore. Give me for Tyler Dragon. Lamar Jackson
Okay.
come through.
All right.
that's fine.
I'll
We'll
take the Patriots. Even though
And
I
then
Woo!
you having another one?
Come on.
Let's
Jets,
do.
Saints,
I'm
come on.
okay. Should we do Seahawks Rams?
You're an idiot.
you
Come
want to do
on,
that as
Be
a whole?
fun.
Well,
So take
yeah,
off
I'm
Chargers, take off Chargers and Cowboys for you guys, and let's do that.
Yeah, we could do-
Rams, Seahawks. Gilbert, go
Yeah,
ahead.
Dan took the Rams. Fernando took the Seahawks. Who do you have?
Yeah. I'm always gonna fade Sam Darnold in a big spot. Give me the Rams.
Okay, so Fernando, you'll be the lone wolf here.
Okay.
Not surprised.
Yeah. I'll fix that later on, and then we have Gilbert with the. Okay, got it. Cool.
All right, I'm going 7-0. Whatever how many games you picked, I don't know.
6.
6. I'll go 6-0 this week.
Yeah, we all have a lone wolf actually because of that game now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dan is the lone wolf with
Packers.
the Packers. Gilbert's doing the Ravens. Fernando's doing the Seahawks, and I'm doing the Jaguars. So cool. It worked out.
There you go.
That's how we do.
All right, what else we got?
All right.
Before I get out of here.
Let's go real quick with our standings on our wins challenge. I am in first place. I have 43 wins. Let's go with second place. Dan has 4. Or Vic is now in second place.
Wow.
5-0.
2 wins.
You're the first one to get
let's
5-0. I feel like this year.
Yep.
Let's go next. I think Dan's at 40-5. Dan.
Oh yeah, these guys screwed me.
Patriots, Packers.
And then Gilbert is in the basement at 37.
I got 1 win. 1 fucking win. That's how pissed off I am. Thank you, Denver. Carolina chokes against the Saints. Cowboys chokes against the freaking Vikings. That's 2 W's right there. Should have had the Lions. You're dead to me against the Rams. The Chiefs. You freaking lost the knee. Sorry, Mahomes. That was probably too early. Sorry.
Oh. Look how he apologizes.
So,
anybody have a burial of the week this week?
The media for trying to bury my quarterback. They can kiss his and my ass.
And then Gilbert obviously wants to talk about Denver. So,
Alone. So let's find out. In 2
All
years, I don't know.
Appreciate everybody so much. You guys are the best. Gilbert or Vic, did you have a burial?
No. I was thinking about it, but I'll just if you guys want any movie suggestions, I did go see Eternity with Elizabeth Olsen and Miles Teller, and it was really good. I thought it was a very like original movie and something to kind of think about. Like,
Oh my bad.
No, just really enjoyed it. Went to go see it today. So
I will go see Sydney Sweeney.
have you guys seen Wake Up, Dead Men?
Exactly.
I'm gonna go see Sydney Sweeney. That's what I want.
The same thing. Housemaid.
You don't want
Hey.
a boxing movie?
No. She has a
The Housemaid.
The Housemaid with Amanda Seyfried.
Hell yeah.
Where were you, Fernando, for that boxing movie? You didn't go see her? She was too ugly for that movie.
No, if I work at hicieron. I didn't go. I didn't know. I didn't. I was trying to get her on the show, but Gilbert didn't want to.
Oh my
I saw. I saw clips of
We'll be in trouble.
Euphoria of her. I gotta check that one out too. So.
Oh yeah.
I gotta ask you guys: have you guys seen Wake Up, Dead Men on Netflix yet? The Knives Out 3 yet?
No,
I wasn't a fan of Knives Out too. So.
Okay. Yeah, watch the third one. I think you'll like it. It has a lot of religion to it.
Oh wow! Okay.
That's why he'll like it. Religion.
I know. Don't be blasphemous either.
Yeah, you want Satanism? Watch it. Welcome to Derry. I finished it.
I already did. So I'm on it. So
thumbs up or thumbs down.
Oh, Like it was too slow at the beginning, but then it picked up.
Yes.
I was like,
The
can
last
we
two
like
episodes, yeah.
can
The
we
last
like
two were
get
well
to
done.
the origin story? Like what's taking so long?
Did you
Yeah.
finish it though? You okay?
No.
The last two were
No.
really-
I haven't.
Okay, then
I
get to
still
the
have the
last
last
two
two episodes to watch.
It'll be worth it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait. All right.
Appreciate everybody so much. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. We will be back next week on Tuesday, on December 23rd. I do have a surprise for all three of you guys, so I hope you guys are ready for that. It'll be a fun time. Make sure you guys tune in. We are in week 16. My God Almighty, we're almost at the end of the season. Dan's team is riding high. He will come here happy next week. Oh, look who it is, Dan.
I hate this guy. Yeah, he's been bugging the shit out of me all day, texting me about things. I'm just kidding.
He gave you a great he gave you a great birthday gift, Dan.
He's an idiot. I'm not even gonna say what it was, but he's an idiot. I need to go check on my godson.
Where's your birthday?
All right. Appreciate you guys so much. You guys are the best. Let's get out of here, Gilbert. And everybody, next week, December 23rd, make sure you guys tune in. I have a very special surprise for Gilbert, for Dan, and for Gilberto. So thank you guys so much. Gilbert, why don't you get us out of here?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Bring your dumb Santa hat next week, Fernando, for the Christmas special. We'll have fun with that.
Now he hates Santa. Let me guess, you hate Jesus Christ.
But yeah, hopefully you like seeing my good hair today, Dan. I will not be getting a haircut anytime soon, so hopefully you enjoy
I hope
the
it
locks
stays
here.
like that for the baptism. That'll look good.
Okay. That's true. I'll be slicked back like a mafia guy. So, the Godfather. Anyways, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
What is that?
Vámonos, jingle bells.
And don't forget.